Hello, Mr. Michael, and we're going to do some exploring on our spike prime trays. Your spike prime trays are separated into two sections for this new build. So this half, you have your left side and then your left side and then your right side. On this video, we're going to talk about your left section. This is your top tray, top flat piece that when you open your box up, we'll be referencing this for quantity as well as the stickers on the inside to talk about what's in the box. So let's get started on exploring what's going on. So in the top left, you have more of the disc pieces, more round spherical sections. So you have your clear dome piece here and your 2x4 brick and some of the flat tile pieces as well, which are your eyes, use my pointer, which are your eye elements and a couple more other swirly pieces, along with your two minifigures that come with this set. You also have four of the same 2x8 Technic brick, which allow you to get some length in your build, flat, and for some of the creations, they included those in there. Let's move down from the left side over here. We're going to have your 2x4 brick. Now this is not your ordinary brick. This is a new plum color, and they have several colors as you can see there, 5. But this has a cross section in the middle, which will allow you to put an axle through that or a crosshair peg, and allow really to do some extended building on top of that 2x4, even more so of the thousands of different ways you can build it, even make them stronger by inserting an axle in the middle of that. You also have a few curved pieces in there which allow you some different definition to your build. Moving over to the right side of the left tray, that's going to house your pegs. So you have your standard black peg, which you've used thousands of times before. If this is not a new section to you, so you've used those so many times. You also have your blue extended 3 module peg there, and you have a couple more other pegs that have hub extenders. You also have 10 of the regular hubs, bushings. No half bushings in this set, so no worries. If you need some, you can probably use it from other sets, but it doesn't require any for this build. Everything is pretty thought out really well. Also, you have one of the new 3 peg with the axle ending on there. If I can get that in there well. So it has the axle on the end or the cross section. Now we're going to move down to the right part of the left box. That's going to house your axles and your extenders, other connectors that you may have in here. So before I talk about the new clips, which are fantastic, we're going to talk about how to measure an axle. What is a 3 axle? What is an 11 axle? What's a 7 axle? Well, here, this is a 1-to-1 scale. If you have books from Lego Education before or Lego models, you would just set that axle on top and it would be a 1-to-1 scale. This is a great reference point. So I have an 11 axle here. Let me hold it in the middle. 11 axle is going to measure this height here, but also 11 axle is going to measure 11 holes in a beam. So this is an 11 axle. That's an 11 beam, and they're going to match up. And how you would get that measurement is just to count how many holes you want. 3. You would get an axle, put it up to that area. 3 holes, an axle that measures that length. It's going to equal the length axle you need. So that's how you measure axles. And they also come in these really great color, the odd or yellow, and they've done the gray as well. And you have a number 4, a number 8, and then you have a nail tooth 4 as well, which has a stoppability on the end of it. Let's get into the new clips. We've had clips before. They've worked out okay. This clip works out really well. Has a cross section in the back. It has this little, I guess you can call it an alligator. So I guess it could be called an alligator clip. Of course, I picked up a green one. That was just by chance. But it has this little teeth, and it slides onto your wire of your motor and sensor, which is flat this time. and it allows you to really lock that wire in so it doesn't get in the way. Keeps your model really clean and allows it to look good, run smoother without causing friction to tires or getting in the way of spinning, lifting, or lowering, those things like that. So that closes out our left side of our box. Great colors, new plum and a teal they carried on as well from other sets. A little bit lighter teal, but it works well. And look for our next video on the right side of the box where we'll discuss what's going on inside. Thank you for watching.